Chers spectateurs, nous vous souhaitons la bienvenue.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, there's always this air of unpredictability when you see the name of Kanu on the team sheet.
It's a super story too, of course. Very, very young when his success began. Found a European champion one year, a gold medal the next.
Yeah, and his knack of grabbing crucial goals was something he was reputed for from way back then.
Some would tell you he was Nigeria's best ever.
There's some debate on that, although I do think he was amongst the most technically gifted.
Now Kanu! Kanu stood his ground strongly. Kanu is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Luis Suarez. And Yaya Toure! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, what has happened here? Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good climb!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Alaba. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Rooney. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Well, that pass isn't the best. And reclaimed it in a trice. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Taken back almost at once. Desai promptly onto that, and that is that. Cannavaro makes the interception, and it's Bellingham. Still goalless. Now Kanu! Now, can they get him away? Kanu! He's got away! Desai did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Spread out to the left. Knocks it into space. Well read, nice interception. Zambrotta. That's Gerrard. Threads one in. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's picked it up out wide. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Tries to play it through. That has been cut short. Great vision. And he cuts out the supply. Dembele might just make this. And here's the chance to counter. Nicely spread. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Ferdinand, foot in. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Dembele. He whips it across.
Well played and well cleared.
Kanu constantly looking for the ball into the box. He's through here. And this is Rivaldo. He's found the way through. Shot a goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. Looking for options for movement. Zambrotta. Now it's Gerrard. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Yaya Toure. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's whipped it across. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that's been won straight back. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And he's managed to get free. And here's Rivaldo. And it's Rooney. Can he get it through?
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Rooney. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! And he was alert to it. McAllister is the team's great visionary. Well timed, excellent interception. Alaba. So what can they make of this? Alaba. And here's Rivaldo. Now Kanu. And it's half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Liverpool really seemed to lose their way a bit, it has to be said, Peter, having started the game quite strongly. I think the boss is going to have to find a way to reignite the fire now.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
That has not gone well. Darren Fletcher can so cleverly bypass the press. Desai. And it's Ferdinand. Alaba tries to pass it through. It's a promising position.
That was lovely, that.
It's out for a goal kick.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
Well, what a scene we have
today's
here. There's a real
Manchester
expectant
United
buzz in the stadium, and the
against
players on the pitch are
Liverpool.
raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping runs, he effectively revolutionised the role. He turned the fullback into a vital attacking weapon. It inspired so many players to be just like him.
Beckenbauer. Yamal. Looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shapes to shoot! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Rijkaard. Foot in. Pullet. Tries to thread one through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Now it's Yaya Toure. And he's running through. Just eases him off the ball. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Well, that pass isn't the best. What a throw in. Iniesta going face to face with his great rival. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Luis Suarez, and it's Bellingham. Looking for the run, and he cuts out the supply. It's a really well-measured ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pull it. And that has left him in a heap. Threads one in, and he was quick to react. And this is Pullet. Oh, that's a very decent ball, Matt. Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Dembele, closing in on goal. He is through here. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And it's Yaya Toure. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Spread out to the left. Now it's Hazard. Mbappe. In with the challenge. Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Benatia cuts out the pass. Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Robson. Can he get it through? Chance! And he scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now he's got space here. Pullet providing an outlet on that flank. Toure does well to get it back. Now it's Luis Suarez, and it's Bellingham. And he welcomes it in. Shot could be on. Decent chance! They want to be quick. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Suarez is flagged offside. This is Drogba. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, look at that. Great chance! Goal! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Manchester United have their lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And this could be the final action of the first half. That's a decent clearance. He's having a hit! Oof, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Oh, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 23, Lamine Yamal.
So, into the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. And it's chance for a shot! We've got a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Liverpool are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to...
Goes for goal! Just too much, fractions.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
That has been cut short. Count. Robertson. Pass somewhat off target. Park Ji-sung. Desai wins the duel this time. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. It's a pretty loose pass. And that'll be a goal kick. That has not gone well. And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Mbappe. Well read, nice interception.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
That's been cut out, well played. Alexander-Arnold. Well, what about it? Liverpool have come back from the very brink. Bellingham receives it in a wide position. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 11.
So here comes the substitution.
Didier Drogba. Number 7, Ruud Gullit. Number 4, Andres Iniesta. Coming on the field, number 8, Sergio Aguero. Number 21, Luis Suarez. Number 24.
Picked out brilliantly. Costa Curta cuts it out, and it's Robertson. That's the throw. Cannavaro, not the most accurate pass. And here's Dembele. Nicely weighted ball. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. It's a searching pass. Nicely worked. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Couch. That's a cute ball. No, it's come to nothing. Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold carries the ball down the right. Always onto this. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Pinches it off him. Oh, it's come loose. It's a pretty loose pass. And that could set him on his way. Couch. Desai gets across to intercept that. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Now it's Luis Suarez. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get on the end of this? That's a good ball out wide. Luis Suarez.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Luis Suarez. Oh, just skips past his man.
Suarez clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Aguero.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Aguero stood his ground strongly. Yaya Toure.
There will be 3 minutes.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, nice touch. Aguero. Looking for options for movement.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's found the way through. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. There you have it. The referee says that time is up. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
On public transportation today,
Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have...
Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Liverpool, he's having a pop! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Nuno Mendes really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Mbappe. And it's Robertson. And he's undercooked that. And claimed it back swiftly. Šeško. That's been slipped through. And he's had it nicked away. Šeško. Bergkamp. Rooney. He's having a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Rooney. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase.
Bellingham! Ruben Neves. Rooney. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in a great position here. And he shoots! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Ruben Neves. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Changes him with that pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Can he get it through? Oh, played through for the wide man. He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
And he's there to retrieve it. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Šeško. And this is Rooney. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. The pass is intercepted. Yaya Toure, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Applies the finish! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Yep, it's a corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. He's had a shot! Tries to pass it through. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Takes aim and crosses. Corner. Corner number 2 then. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Dembele, it's Dembele! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Liverpool have their third corner. Impressive jump. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Searching pass he's played there. It's a pretty loose pass. And back to the goalkeeper. And it's Dembele. Foot in. That is good progress on the left. And here's Shevchenko. João Neves. He has a... Šeško! Goal! Manchester United! You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And it's Yaya Toure. Robertson picks it up out wide. Saliba can get it clear. Corner number 4 coming up here. Mendes tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's going for goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Šeško.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Liverpool trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So let's get the ball rolling.
It's not easy playing in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And he was alert to it. Šeško. Right, Shevchenko. That ball looks a good one. That's the keeper's ball. Back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Shevchenko. Pass is just off target. Shevchenko is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Nuno Mendes. Dembele is always looking to break lines, and he's intervened well there. Plays the return pass. Now it's Bergkamp. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Dembele, looking to play him in. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. And he can clear it away.
Liverpool really are going about things in the right...
He'll try from distance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And it's hoisted clear. Showing good feet. Yaya Toure. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Liverpool are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Šeško, he's having a hit! And that is high.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
And it's Shevchenko. And here's Rooney. Tries to play it through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Aimed beyond the defence. And they're quick to get it back. Now, can they get him away? Šeško. Yaya Toure. Knocks it into space. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now the breakaway. Bergkamp. Big chance!
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, it's Dembele. And this is Luis Suarez. He's picked his way through. Delivers the ball. Towering header! And he makes no mistake. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
80 minutes in. Number 15.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Liverpool really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just...
Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Substitution for Liverpool, number 21.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 11, Kylian Mbappe. Number 15,
Gerrard
Ousmane
going
Dembele.
forward.
Number 8, Jude Bellingham.
Who saw this coming?
Coming on the
Liverpool
field.
have come
Number
back from the
10,
very brink.
Marco van Basten.
And he's definitely...
Number
Chance!
14, Luis
Rijkaard.
Diaz. Number 6,
Gerrard.
Lamine Yamal.
5 minutes left on the
Number
clock.
17, Steven Gerrard.
Great vision.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time.
Takes the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Van Basten! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Good ball, good take. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
There will be 3 minutes at a
He has
time.
found a way through. And Burmo stood his ground strongly. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And this is Van Basten.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Yamal, the ultimates, and there's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
And now, please turn towards the
So
screen
there it
for
is.
live scores
What struck you
of all
most about
today's
that?
games.
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
Well, football is, of
today's
course,
match.
ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it
Again,
might not feel like that.
Liverpool.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when receiving the ball in tight areas, and he has that trickery and athleticism to beat people, and a spring in his step, always a spring.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And it's Robertson. Tries to play it through. Mbappe has another goal! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
After 6 minutes in,
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
It's Dembele! Szoboszlai, can he get it through? Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's got away. Isak! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from.
And a header! He's done very well to get to that.
Isak clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Yaya Toure. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Isak. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's picked it up out wide. Terrific! Suarez gets flagged offside. Gravenberg cuts it out. Robertson. Liverpool currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Big chance! And he hits the net. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Luis Suarez.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Konate deals with that comfortably. And he's been shifted off it. Szoboszlai, and that could set him on his way. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Short changes him with that pass. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And this is Dembele. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Isak is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pinches it off him. Oh, he's having a go! A real chance and a real let-off.
Mbappe clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Knocks it into space. And this is Luis Suarez. Great vision. It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here. Nicely aimed pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bellingham, played out towards the right wing. Now it's Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. Isak stood his ground strongly. Bellingham. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
And the shot! Goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
After 43 minutes is
Liverpool
7,
with the lead.
Luis
Yeah, I always
Suarez.
felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Dembele's cross. And that should get the job done. Takes the shot! No, not quite.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, well measured. And the shot! Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. The midway point of the game.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. We're on the move again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Mbappe, and he is dashing away. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And he's going to be disappointed with... He's having a pop! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Crosses it in here. Alisson claims it without any fuss. Isak. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now that's well seen too. Good running, strong and purposeful. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Shot could be on. Oh, he's done very well to take. Shot a goal! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Gerrard, a man never lacking in drive or determination. The pass has gone astray. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, just skips past his man. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Into the channel.
That's positional gold. He utilised it.
Dembele! And he couldn't finish.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly super.
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Suarez is offering a wry smile there.
Luis Suarez! But he's left disappointed.
That's going in strongly.
In with the challenge. Rijkaard. This is a promising build-up. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, no joy this time.
Liverpool really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Looking for the run. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. No, that's been intercepted. Thinks one through. Desai promptly onto that, and that is that. Alexander-Arnold. Now, can they get him away?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mbappe! Gerrard wins the duel this time. Distributed tidily. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And now the breakaway. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Oh, that's well spotted. And this is Luis Suarez. And he's there to retrieve it. Threads one in.
It's a good show of persistence, this. If they manage an equaliser, it'll be a great show.
Nicked it back promptly. Looking to play him in. Mbappe. Robertson crosses it in. Defending of the desperate variety.
Liverpool really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
That has been cut short. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Alexander-Arnold. Dembele in acres of space out wide. They knocked and knocked, but there is time for no more. Liverpool illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Liverpool definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.